closer. You wanna touch with some closure. I ain't got time, baby, tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion. I've been the one that was chosen. Y'all felt like we frozen. This is the shot, baby, this is the coach. Boy, you know I had the dips at my wrist. This that ride around, that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This is my go getters, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Chicago!
Boy, Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope. Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope. No Espanol, I'm allergic to Rojo, and legally blind, all I'm seeing is go. D to the A, there and back, if we ride with can't from the T to the O. Up in the you can keep what you owe. Granny told me, boy, you reap what you sow. Do the most, we over, even the skull. Steady on the run, glued his feet to the floor. Up in my Tesla, I stopped at Valero, think I should quit. Life is a gamble, and I'm how we drop, you can come and take a baby sip, still taste it, just 1-on-1, sitting around the stars, double R for the race, hit a race like a spaceship is floating. All this drip thing I'm below sea level. With that weak best, ride around with, watch 3 pebbles, bam bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go wham wham. Count it to my hands cramp, road DSM on the beach, not a sandstand. Boy. Hey, hey.
Live from New York at the home of the Knicks, it's the NBA. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here we go. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Brunson picks him up. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Brunson. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. And Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Hart. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that one is good.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive? Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Bridges outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Bridges got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Down low. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
The ultimate glue player. Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, no good. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, I did catch up with the head coach of the Knicks. And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. When he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And it's tied up with that one. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. And here's Towns. His three-pointer is off the mark. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
2 minutes.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Hartenstein. Stolen by Brunson. One-on-one here. And he uses the glass on the layup.
If Jalen Brunson is out in transition, you know his first thought is, I'm going to score.
To the middle. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And so here is Oklahoma City. The Knicks making the shot. Inside. Caruso with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is SGA at his best, running the floor, playing with pace.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Taken away by Williams. Goes up. And it's Williams with the jam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Towns.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
Here's Brunson. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Shot to stop the run. Buries it from three-point range. Brunson's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Substitution for your Knicks. OG Anunoby.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Joe. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Towns. It's a tie game in New York. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
18. The Thunder. 18.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Bang, looking around. And that one, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and frankly borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
New York leading by 5. Up top, Anunoby. Pass to Payne. There's a good screen. Back to Anunoby. Rebound by Wallace. And the Thunder with the possession here. Here's Joe. Lays it up and banks it in. Joe's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Anunoby, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Payne. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Williams. Here's Joe. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. This game is all even. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Brunson outside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Hart covering. Outside, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. Boy, this guy can light you up.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 19. Outside, Dort. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knicks on offense. Here's Hart. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Over in the corner, Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder.
That's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Pass to Caruso. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom. Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Anunoby, good.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
That'll be a 5-second call. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Brunson with a clean look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. 12 seconds left in the first half of the game. And at the top of the key, Towns, with 4 seconds on the clock, tries again, and it's good on the layup. Towns has got 5.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 2. And will return shortly.
34.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Knicks with the lead. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck. Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good, 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Anunoby in the corner. Back to Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. Dort grabs the miss. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Now here's Towns. 7 points in the game. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 10 points.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty free.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Well, you just get to your spot and rise and fire. The confident pull-up from Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Thunder trailing by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. And Hart drops them both. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And Mark Daigneault calls time. Out here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Williams' shot is off.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Pass to McBride. Good, and the assist goes to town. McBride's got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And he stays with it. New York moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Hart, wide open. He fires. And again, New York with the triple.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Shots good by Williams.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Towns. He's got 10. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Caruso, no good. The Knicks leading by 10. To the inside. That's to Hart. From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
But, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
Back to Towns. It's up a 3. Caruso grabs the miss. Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Hartenstein. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Hartenstein's got it back down to single digits for Oklahoma City. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. New York ahead as they... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Thunder trailing by 8. Now, Joe. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3. And it's the Knicks with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from D.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. Out to Bridges. Towns is doubled. In the corner, it's Bridges. Clock at 6. Pass to Hart. Shoots. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. And Wiggins throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Brunson, no good. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Williams. To the paint. Wiggins. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Both teams will make substitutions. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, but they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Brunson, plenty of space. And the Knicks miss again. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Thunder with the rebound.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. The lead is 2. Anunoby, no good. Driving to the basket. Nobody near Williams. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Out to Bridges. The offensive rebound. To stop the drought. Misses in close. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Second team foul.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
And the Thunder with the possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Over in the corner, Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
3 points.
12 points for Williams.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Bridges inside. And the layup falls. Bridges got it all tied up now for New York. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Anunoby sends it back. A wide open look here for Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And it's Brunson missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. From the arc. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Anunoby. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. From deep three-point land. Brunson with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Just 5 on the clock. Releases from 15. Ooh, offline. Here's Brunson. Gets the game winner to fall.
And he wins it at the buzzer.
An astonishing way to end this game. Some serious last-second moments.
So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Doris.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rap, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My too close to me, one classic taking my coat from me. I blasted with the dopest. She overdose on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me mobile buns. Them poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m., she tryna can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no but then find something that I can down. Bad do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like Vietnamese. Keanu Reeves, rolling up, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold make it popsicle. Outshine all these no obstacle. Countryer than Kool-Aid and bags of hot pickle. She gon' keep up moving down to the spot. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why I
I cooler than the ice inside the hockey store. Cooler than the ice, I probably go. City on the screen until the poppy store. I got cream watching all the Rockies on. I put paint on it. That's a gain on it. 1,000 on this hoodie, never got a stain on it. 1,000 on that, never got my name on it. Yeah, screen inside the seat and you go watch the game on it.
I don't rest at all. Every festival, I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch. I don't rest at all. Every festival, I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch.
Big Blanco, pouring out the big bios. Me and big bottom models or the McDonald's. Leave my wallet out this argument. I'm 6 foot. I stand on my money.
Home court belongs to the Timberwolves in this one. As we bring you a Western Conference matchup here live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Coach Dan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Right side, Edwards. Randall outside.
I got him.
Back to Edwards. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
There's Green with the 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now Edwards, following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. Edwards' shot is good.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
And it's Green with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. To the inside, Gobert. The shot will not fall. Great defense that time from Şengün. Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Edwards. Smith in the posts. Last year, coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Inside, here's Şengün. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Top of the key, McDaniels. Randall from outside. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets trail by 3. And the wide open shot from Green. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Conley's shot is off.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And Jalen Green hits from deep. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Pass to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Out to Edwards. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Gobert, no good. Pass to Şengün. Over in the corner, Green. Brooks outside. Now Van Vliet.
Come get it.
Green with the ball. Edwards defending. Randall left side. Outside Edwards. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets leading by 4. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And Brooks gets it to go.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Pass to McDaniels. Deep pointer. The shot comes out. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Houston on top, up 6. From Target Center, back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
extending out that range. Reed Sheppard, this youngster can shoot it.
And stolen by Whitmore. Thompson with it. Picked up by Edwards. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Şengün with the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
That one falls. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Right side, Green. And it's Sheppard, top of the key. Fires for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sheppard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Sheppard just needs to catch it when he's on.
Back to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. Houston with a big group substitution here. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Van Vliet on the wing. Back to Green. Pass to Van Vliet.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Brooks. Defended by Alexander Walker. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Buries it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Rockets leading by 9. There's Green with the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Lays it up off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ooh, the double clutch. And the layup, good by Şengün. Şengün's got his second bucket. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul. On defense, Houston, 9-point game. To the left side wing. Back to Miller. 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Van Vliet. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Here's Dillingham. It's stolen by Smith. Outside, Green. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Green left side. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Edwards. Timberwolves trailed by 11.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is the guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
So it's the Rockets now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Pass to Smith. It's on target from the high post. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
VanVleet. Good. VanVleet's got 9.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The muscle from Edwards.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So Brooks will bring it up for Houston. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Shot clock at 5. Here's Randall. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Green, no luck. Timberwolves trailed by 13. Here's Edwards. Out to the right wing. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Tries again. Nice D from Brooks. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now, here is Smith. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Smith's shot is good.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Here's Randall. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. Minnesota shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Stolen by Thompson. It's deflected. It's stolen by Edwards. And here's Conley outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Back to Şengün. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike.
Houston making a switch. No good on the second free throw. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Rockets leading by 14. Outside, Green. Eason with it. Defended now by Dillingham. And Green slams it in.
And what you just love about Green, a guard who works with or without the ball, can break you down in so many ways.
And Adams with the slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Dillingham. Still scoreless.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. With the drive, Dillingham, no good. Rockets leading by 16. Outside, Green. Launches it. Another miss by Houston. Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 5. Back to Alexander Walker. Fires the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Gets it off. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Houston. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Timberwolves trail by 13. Down low. Out left to the wing. Timberwolves passing it around. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Now here is Miller to the paint. Good D by Thompson. For 3, Van Vliet. Miller grabs the miss. Minnesota with the ball. Pass to Alexander Walker. He takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Here's DiVincenzo. The Rockets making the shot. Alexander Walker with the ball. Over Thompson. 5 to shoot. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Pass to Van Vliet. The tray. Here's Eason. Whitmore with it. The three. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 15. Miller up on top. The layup off target. Now Adams. Over Dillingham. Nails the baby hook.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Rockets making a change here. Now here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
He's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. So tough to stop.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Green. The three. Traps in the tray. And the Rockets lead by 20.
And scoring the ball has always seemed easy for Green. It's starting to show here in this game.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. Stolen by Thompson.
This is a clinic. They have absolutely owned this game, still keeping the pressure up with their D.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Here's Gobert. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Van Vliet. And rebounded by McDaniels. Conley into the lane. They could use a bucket. Here's Randall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Now here's Van Vliet. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Fred Van Vliet.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
The shot's good.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Pass to Green. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them.